We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a good one in store here between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Blaster, come on, set.
Love from the gun. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team and that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers take over just inside the 40. They're at the second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the pistol, here's Love. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down.
Set, hut. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on third. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Ready, ready. Slide through. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's down. Throw secured by George Pickett. And rookie stops now, but a lot to like about that effort. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10.
1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Reed working the right side. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Stick it in the air. Love. That one gonna go against the D. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Here's ready.
Jacobs. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead to 20. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
That's good for a Cowboys.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 1st and 10. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 40 on 2nd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Packers into a nickel defense. 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. George Pickens the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, This is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drop the lead back to 13. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
McCole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play jarred loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready. Set, huh?
2nd and 10. Love trying again. That's complete to Reed out left. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow, white.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push the lead to 20.
27.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Turpin with a return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
All right, here we go, 47. 26.
Back to throw it. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Ready.
Love. incomplete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they bring him down around the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Green Bay.
They stick with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We go counter, it's Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. A 49-yarder in front of him here. McManus sends it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Turpin with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing again is Dak. He's loaded another one up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Packers.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one doesn't go far.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Packers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the pistol, here's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. slipped that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 7th and 11. At that 18.
And pass it here. On the move, headed right. Love fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now that...
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, that
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, or can it set a tone early?
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Berrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
All right.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 32-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Wilson, a quick throw, complete. Still has some space inside the 35. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Scattergood now from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wilson keeping it here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pitch, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
18. What's up? South.
Blitz coming 1st round. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Stroud off of play action. This one falls incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the 1st points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that 1st completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
Look at hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this is another incompletion.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
All right.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with big gain on that play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings them to 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Giants with a chance to boost their lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Wilson keeping it here. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Wilson now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. You know, ready to send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
First down, Stroud. That pass caught by Tate Dell. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Again, Stroud. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
Speed left, speed left. Hey, south. Look to hot. Buggy.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He'll throw it. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. This is caught. Snap Slayton. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Blitz coming. Russ. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Russ is going to cook here. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Scatterbull on second down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 2 here. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Scatterbull here on the toss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up.
And it's third down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Try and run here in Singletary. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Gano ready to send this away. Barrios now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Okay.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now, first round. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Still fighting for more. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out. Bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Berkeley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 37. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. 6-0 our score after 1.
It's now fourth down.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with fourth down and 1. They'll try and run the option, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing communication.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely.
Play left side is complete on the diving effort. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down, Lions.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Here's Goff. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff throwing again. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Nice little juke. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Here's Goff. Already caught. It's St. Brown. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, Lions.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball that he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Again, Goff. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And this is caught at the 8. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third down and 1. Now it's gone. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. Out of the gun, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they find the open man. It's complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This out quickly to Williams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point forthcoming. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Makes the score Lions 21, Eagles 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just like, no, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jahad Campbell coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Dotson in motion right. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
That's good.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the